Retired Dr. Kizza Besigye, Hajji Obedi Lutale, and Captain Ora Oyadenish are facing charges of treason and misprision of treason. The case is being heard by Judge Emmanuel Baguma at High Court Criminal Division in Kampala. When proceedings began, Judge Emmanuel Baguma asked the accused persons to address court on their legal representation as directed during the previous court sitting. While Captain Ola Oyadenish accepted to be represented by state brief lawyers, Dr. Kizza Besigye and Hajji Obedi Lutale declined, asking for more time to screen 227 lawyers from a list of 786 presented lawyers.
As I pointed out the last appearance, the charges we face are some of the gravest charges one can face, and complex in nature.
Besigye also asked court to halt the proceedings pending a ruling by Justice Peter Chinobe on issues relating to their legal representation. However, the prosecution opposed all the prayers. In his ruling, Judge Emmanuel Baguma dismissed Besigye and Hajji Obedi Lutale's submissions. He ordered the trial to proceed, beginning with the swearing-in of court assessors, despite objections from Dr. Kizza Besigye.
All we ask is that the process should be fair, not just fast, but fair, as required by the Constitution.
We don't fear to be tried, but what we are looking at, all we want in this temple of justice is fairness. So I cannot associate myself with the assessor whom I don't know.
Kizza Besigye and Hajji Obedi Lutale protested the appointment of the court assessors. Judge Emmanuel Baguma directed the prosecution to call its first witness.
We will not allow it, Mr. Baguma. No way! No way! No way! We shall not allow this nonsense. It's not allowed.
The prosecution first witness, Andrew Wilson, an American investigator, then took the stand. As the witness began giving his evidence, Dr. Kizza Besigye loudly protested, arguing the court not to proceed and alleging that the trial was unfair.
I will not allow you to continue abusing our country, abusing our constitution, abusing the laws. I will not allow you in your final week.
The hearing continued, despite repeated interruptions, with Dr. Kizza Besigye shouting and banging on the door throughout the whole proceedings.
No way! You can take the papers, they must take my mouth also. My mouth will continue talking. I will say you are raping our Constitution. You are raping our courts. You are raping the law.
Tension escalated when the witness was asked whether he can recognize any of the accused persons, and he identified Dr. Kizza Besigye as one of the persons who approached him with a plan to overthrow the Ugandan government. Dr. Kizza Besigye intensified his protest, continuing to interrupt the proceedings.
It will not continue. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Despite the disruption, Judge Emmanuel Baguma allowed the prosecution to continue leading its evidence. Later, while still expressing his dissatisfaction with the proceedings, Dr. Kizza Besigye, who was wearing a mask, collapsed in the dock, prompting the judge to temporarily halt the hearing. He was later escorted from the dock to the court cells before being taken away by ambulance about an hour later. Outside the courtroom, some of Dr. Kizza Besigye's supporters attempted to confront court orderlies and security personnel who prevented them from accessing the accused persons. The court adjourned the matter without announcing the next hearing date in open court. However, court sources later indicated that the trial is expected to resume tomorrow on 30th July 2026. Deborah Namamonde, Viola Nance Subuga, UBC News.